And yes, we are live. Good evening, good afternoon, good morning, depending on what part of the world you're joining us from. I'm here again, your host, Jennifer Okuduga is my name. For those that are joining us for the first time, we are here for our third service. How was your day and how was service today? I hope it was great. Hello, hello, can I be heard? Can I be heard? Can you put it in the comment section if you can hear me and if you can see me? Let me see it in the comment section that you can see and you can hear me. Okay, I can see that you can hear me. Okay, welcome everybody to our usual class. Today, we are talking about why doing it alone is costing your child's progress. Why doing it alone is costing your child's progress and how the right tribe fixes that. You'll be wondering, am I supposed to do it with the whole world? What's the meaning of this topic? Why doing it alone is costing your child's progress? There's a saying that we don't do life alone. There's a saying that no man is an island. We don't live in isolation. Going about because we know that special needs journey, the journey with children with developmental issues is already very weighty, is already very burdensome. You don't need to now be in that space all by yourself. You don't need to be in that space alone trying to figure it out all by yourself. I bet you it will make the journey longer. I did not do this all alone. There's no how you can do this all alone. You can't be the child's therapist, the child's teacher, the child's nanny, the child's nurse or doctor. You can't be everything. You are the special needs educator. No, 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 no. You need a community. You need people. You need people of like minds because there is nothing that we are going through today that someone else have not gone through. That's one thing you should realize. When I realized this, it helped me. There is absolutely nothing you are going through that someone else have not gone through or someone else is not currently going through. Because when you realize this, it will help you to stay sane, to stay calm, to that it will reduce that burnout. Because if there's one thing parents of special needs children usually have is burnout. If there's one language I usually hear from parents of special needs children is I am overwhelmed. You don't need to be overwhelmed. You can make the journey less stressful than it is already by joining a community that cares, a community of like minds. That's what I am here to introduce to you today. You don't need to do life all alone. You do not absolutely need to do life all alone. Have you ever felt like no matter what you do, your child's progress is slow, is stuck? Have you ever felt that way? By the end of this life, you will know that doing it alone is costing your child and how being in the right tribe can change everything for you. You might not need to spend hours today. I have just a few minutes with you, but I'm here to drop this in your heart that you don't need to do life all alone. You don't need to be juggling this journey with your special child alone. You can actually make this journey shorter for yourself and your child. You can actually make this journey less stressful for yourself and your child. You can actually make this journey less burdensome. When two people are carrying a weight and one person is carrying it, it can never be the same. Even Jesus, on his way to the cross, at some point needed someone to carry the cross for him. You don't need to carry that cross all by yourself. You don't need to carry that cross alone. Because I have seen a lot of parents being suicidal. I have seen a lot of parents being depressed, all because they are in this journey alone, all because they are just carrying the weight, trying to figure it out all by themselves. It ought not to be so, dear parents. I am here today with the arms of comfort, with the arms of reassurance that indeed it can be easier than it is for you. Even if you feel it's not too stressful, it can be easier than it already is. Because when you are in a community and when you are doing it alone, they can never be the same thing. I just want to list out some few things, the dangers of doing it alone, the danger it will cost you doing it alone. Number one is lack of support. It increases stress, it increases mistake. Because when someone has gone through a journey and is leading you through that journey, you avoid the pitfalls, you avoid the loopholes, you avoid those roadblocks on the road. Imagine if I have traveled maybe from this part of the world, Nigeria, I'm going to Lagos, for instance, and I have gone through that route more than 1,000 times, and I am leading someone through the route, maybe from Port Harcourt, Nigeria to Lagos, for instance. I'm going to tell you, when it gets to this place in Delta State, this road is bad. This, you can avoid this at this junction. The road is bad. You see some hoodlums, you see some touts. I will tell you, when you get to this place is quicker, this place is shorter. You can find rest here. You can get to fuel your vehicle in this park. If you get to already, I'll be able to guide you. But when I have not been through that journey myself, and I'm just starting something, or I've not located someone that have been through that journey, and I'm just alone, do you know how long it will cost me to make some mistakes and correct? It can't be the same thing when someone is holding your hand. Even the stress it will take me to try to figure it out, because imagine you're traveling a road by yourself. You must have gone through a wrong one, you turn back, and you start asking questions on the road. Please, where does this road lead to? They ask you, where are you going to? You say, I'm going to Abuja. They say, this is not the road to Abuja. You have left Abuja roads long ago. You start asking, what do I do now? They'll tell you, make a U-turn. In that process, you keep starting over and over again. It will be as if you have gone to like 10 kilometers, you're starting again. Or you have gone to even reach 100 kilometers, you are going back. It will be as if you are walking around in circles. And that was not God's intention for us. That's why it increases stress, it increases mistakes. When you don't have anyone guiding you, you are not in any support community, you are not in a place where people are going through that same thing you are going through. Because the Bible tells us, you are already used to it. I don't need to tell you that the Bible is our reference. There's no day we come here to talk about anything that we don't use the word of God as our basis, because that's our manual for living. That's our manual for living. He said there is no temptation that you are going through that is not common to man. There is something you are going through that is not common. You are not the first, you will not be the last. You should know that today. You are not the first to go through that thing you are going through, and you will not be the last. People will still go through it. And that's why I say, when you are strengthened, you will not strengthen others. So there is nothing you are going through that is new. There is no temptation that have come up to man such that is not common. He said, but God has made a way of escape for you. So it's not peculiar to you alone. Nothing is new under the sun. No matter what you feel the diagnosis is, there is nothing that is new under the sun. There is nothing that seems to be so new that, this one is just me, or it was manufactured for you alone. No, 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 no. Someone has gone through that journey. If you're able to locate that circle, if you're able to locate who has gone through this that I'm going through, it will make that journey easier for you. Number two is limited exposure to strategies and ideas. When you are battling things alone, you are short of ideas. You are short of that technical know-how to know, okay, this is when it gets to this place, when I get to this junction, this is how I'm supposed to navigate it. When I get to this place and this point in time, okay, I should be able to do this. Oh, when I read the story of that woman, he said when he got to this place, when I was in that community, I heard somebody say, my child was doing this, and I did that, and I got the solution. You say, oh, wow, let me try it. Let me even see what this person is saying is true. But yet, if you're not in the right community, how do you even hear it? It's like somebody trusting God to be married. 24 hours, she's inside the room. You don't go out, you don't mix up, you don't hang out. How will you be found? Because the Bible says he that find. So if you are not out, how will you be found? Or how will you find? because it takes one to find, it takes another to be found. How will you find and how will you be found if you are all alone? The strategies you need, you'll be limited in it because there is something called collective wisdom. Wisdom from this one, because no man knows it all. Where your own stops, that's where another person's own starts. So when you decide to do it alone, you're short of strategies, you are short of ideas, and the progress becomes slow because you are battling. Like I said, you know how many times you will do trial and error. You know how many times you will start, you will stop, you will be inconsistent. You know, it's as if you are going around the circles. You started, you end again. Oh, this one is not going right. Okay, let me try this one. You now be seeing more roads. You get even confused. You don't even know which one. Have you not gotten there? Maybe you are going on a road, or you are traveling to a particular destination, and you get somewhere and you are seeing like multiple roads. Man, where should I enter? Should I enter the right or left? You are confused. You don't even know the particular one to enter. But if you are traveling with someone that has gone through that route before, the person will just tell you this is the right way to that place you are going. You are going to Abuja. Oh, this is Lokoja you get. You need to pass through this place. You won't be going to Warri. You won't be going to another route when where you are headed is Abuja. So another thing, number 3, is isolation. Going that journey alone will keep you isolated and it will reduce motivation. There is a saying, I was still discussing with my children yesterday, because there's this routine we do, normally go around our estate on evening walks. I was telling them, I said, do you know that if you want to go far, you go with people? We were able to cover over an hour yesterday because we were going with ourselves as a family. But if it was only one person, the person might just go 30 minutes, the person will be demotivated, the person will be tired, the person will just feel, it's not easy. And the person will also feel lonely because he or she is on that journey alone. But when you are moving with a group of persons, you are energized, you are motivated. Another thing, your confidence level is being boosted because you, even when you are trying to feel weary or you are trying to feel tired, when you look at another person, you say, oh, if this person can do this, if this person is going this route, that means I too can. I'm seeing this person, it doesn't even seem to be bigger than me, and it's still moving on. Okay, I receive the grace naturally because what you behold have a way of transforming you. As you are seeing someone else doing it, you find out that it makes it easy for you to go that route. So you don't need to move on this journey alone. It will cost you more harm than good. I'm not saying that you might not get there, but it will take you long. Is that what you want? A journey that's supposed to take you a few months or years is taking you long time because you are moving alone. You are trying to think and work it out all by yourself when you have like-minded people everywhere willing to go that journey with you. Now, how does the right tribe faces this? I think that's what we are here for. And that's what you are expecting to hear. How does the right tribe faces this? I said we're going to stay here for a few minutes. In no time, I am not going to waste your time. We're going to be going about our business. Number 1 is a community provides guidance and tested strategies. Remember I told you that if you are going this journey alone, you will lack strategies. How do you know what you don't know? How do you can't be the all in all encompassing, you know all the things, you have all the wisdom, you want to figure it out. There's no how you can know all. You can't see this is a doctor of mathematics, a doctor of science, a doctor of this. No, you can't see one doctor that is the one in charge of the children. That's the pediatrics doctor. The person is a gynecologist. This same doctor is a surgeon. This same doctor is an eye doctor, ANC doctor. This same person is a midwife. Is it possible? When it comes to skin issue, dermatologist, this same doctor is the person that will attend to you. When it comes to drugs, this same person who administered drugs to you is a pharmacist. One person can't be all. So there's no how you can know it all. There's no how you can be all that there is to your child. That's why you have to trust a faithful, committed, steadfast community to help you on this journey. You need other adults in your life. There comes a time in your journey, parenting your children, even neurotypical, that you will not be the major voice alone in their life. You will need a community. You will need mentors for them. You will need people to hold you by your hand. You can't be the only voice. It will come to a time that they will even start listening. Other adults will start stepping in. You will go down the ladder. At times, it will be their friends, peer pressure. So that peers will be the one speaking to them. It's at a time to be other adults. That's how it is in your journey with your special needs child. You can't be the only voice speaking to them. You need to get yourself equipped. You need to get yourself, surrounded with like-minded people going on the same journey with you. Those ones that can really feel you when you say things that, look at what I'm going through. The person will say, oh, don't worry. I have actually gone through this before. It feels so easy. That thing that will take you a very long time, it feels so easy when someone has gone through it and the person is leading you through it. It feels so easy, I'm telling you. Another one is emotional support. When you are in a community, where you are in a right tribe that faces being isolated, you have emotional support. It reduces that stress. Oh, stress is a bad thing on this journey. We all know that stress is bad for our mental health. It reduces that guilt, because so many people are going with this guilt of, oh, why me? Oh God, what have I done? Why is my child going through this? When will it ever end? Are you sure there's any way around here at all? Are you sure I'm going to ever find a solution for my child? But when you are with these people of like minds, you see that emotional stress, emotional trauma, that's guilt will just be taken off, because you come today, you are energized. One word you can just hear, your day is filled with joy. Have you found out that the more people stay isolated, the more they feel depressed? Look at some people that become suicidal. The more they are alone, the more they are locked up in their own world, they start thinking of suicide. They start from that depression, they start having that suicidal thoughts. But when you are with people, you just see them, they just get fired up, they just get energized. They won't start thinking of, they will even forget whether they have problems. Haven't you realized that? There are sometimes you feel down, or maybe you've heard the news that is not so good, one bad news. Immediately you come out to the community of people. It can even be in church, it can just be a social gathering. As you are there, you just feel energized. It should just be as if the problems you came with, you dropped it at the gates. It will be as if you are no longer having that challenges, because people are just there. It's not because they actually gave you one solution pill. It's not as if they actually gave you one thing to say, okay, this is what you are going to do to make this problem go away. But being in the community, in the circle of people, you find out that you feel energized, you feel better. Another one is accountability. Being in the right tribe gives you accountability, and this gives you consistent action. If there's anything that I always talk about that gives results on the journey with your special need, is consistency. It's not in the long hours of you doing anything. It's in how consistent you are. It's in how consistent you are, not in, oh, I did therapy, 10 hours therapy today. I'm breaking the record. I did 20 hours therapy. After 2 weeks again, you are not meeting with your child. You are not doing anything. But if you take 30 minutes every day, you will do better than the person that is doing it 10 hours, no voice is speaking to them. They are not hearing the voice of anyone. They are just alone. There's no one cheering them on. When someone is rooting for you on a daily basis, you have strength to move. When someone is rooting for you on a daily basis, you have that energy, you have that zeal, you have that driving force. Even if you want to give up, you will feel, no, this person is here. Another thing, seeing what someone else is doing will give you that energy, because on this journey you will see those ones that their child's case is worse than yours. You will see those ones that their child's case is not as bad as yours. You will see that mine is, I thought, when you are just in your world, you will feel your own is worse. You know, there's some people that go through challenges, they'll feel, no, no, that person is going to this, my own is just the worst. When someone else, I keep making an example, someone that wanted to give, that wanted to take his life and commit suicide. He was going to hang himself on the tree. Underneath that tree was somebody that was just sitting. He wanted to just, take that rope, hang himself. Do you know what the person that was sitting under that tree told him? He said, "Sir, please, before you kill yourself, can I have your shoes, please? You are even wearing shoe, you want to kill yourself. I am here, I don't even have shoes to wear. Before you kill yourself, can I have your clothes, please? At least your situation, you don't realize that your current situation is somebody else's prayer points. Your current situation is someone else's prayer point. You might feel that your own is my own is written off. You can feel, this child's case, oh my God, what's going to happen? I've not seen the case that is worse. When you now come to a community of like-minded people, when people they are naked and they are not ashamed, they keep talking about their journey, talk about their stories, they talk about their day-to-day activity, you will realize that, I felt my word. You will start even asking God for mercy, because so many people are just judging themselves on a daily basis. That judgmental spirit that you are giving to yourself will just stop. You realize that no, my own is not worse. Look at what this person is saying. You will just encourage yourself, like David in the Bible, that encourage himself in his God. You will encourage yourself here on that person's own. Do you know that man under that tree, from the story I was talking about, from just telling that man that you have your shoes on, you have your clothes on, you want to hang yourself. I am here, I don't even have clothes, I don't have shoes. You know, from there, that was the end of it. He did not kill himself again. It was as if that was just an angel position to just minister to him. What about if that person was not there? If he didn't meet that person, he would just feel, this current situation where I am in, I will go through this issue, no finances, because it can be a strain on our finances. I don't have anybody really supporting me. When you now see another person talk about how they're able to use carton, from buying of things, they just use carton to make puzzles, and that's what they are using for their children. You that is looking for one already made puzzle, you that is looking for one thing to work with your child, you're looking for hands-on material, and somebody is telling you that things from the kitchen is what they're experimenting and they're using to work with their child. You go home, you feel encouraged. You go home, you feel, wow, I thought my own was the worst. Now I know better. It will help you on that journey. So being in the community of like-minded people, being in the community of people going through same thing with you, gives you that accountability. It gives you that consistent action. Another thing is exposure to breakthrough. Others have achieved inspired hope. That's exposure to breakthrough others have achieved. It gives you, what did the Bible say? The testimony of Jesus is the spirit of prophecy. It shows that what God can do for one, He can do for another. God is not a prayer collector, like I always say. And I tell my children, God does not have grandchildren. We are all children of God. There is no one that God favors over another. As far as you are breathing, you have air on your nostrils, God is in favor of you. God does not have grandchildren. We are all children of God. There is no grandchildren. Tell me who is God's grandchildren? No one. We are all children of God, joint heirs with Christ. So you will see that what God has done for one, He can do for another. You realize that if this thing can happen to this person, it sure can happen to me. There's a saying that when something is happening to your neighbor for good, it shows that God is in that environment. When something is happening, when there is good news in the house of your neighbor, it shows that good news is around your environment. It will soon reach your turn. You won't be feeling like, I'm alone. This one is worse. Is from other people's testimony. Do you know that testimony have the ability to reproduce themselves? They have the ability to come to pass over. The same principles. There's one law that governs this world. This law of principles, this law of seed time and harvest. If you plant it, you'll be. I was telling my children the other day, as if you take a mango seed, you plant it on this loamy soil in compound A, and you take another mango seed, you take it to another loamy soil, a very good condition in the other next street. We didn't say because this one is in house A, this one is in the other street, it will not grow. It will still grow. Me, I like to use illustrations. That's why I love evening walk. It will teach my children a lot. As we are going on that walk, I'm just using things, inanimate objects to just describe things for them. When I was also teaching my children, especially my child with developmental issue, I use it a lot. What is this? I'm naming the cars. I'm naming things. We just come yesterday. That same yesterday, I was talking about this tree. It will still grow, which shows that what God can do for one, He can do for another. That's why you must, on this journey, if there's anybody that needs a community more in this world, is parents that have children with developmental issues. It's parents that have children with special needs. You need a community. You need people. You can't do it alone. No, you can't. That was no, I keep saying it. God is God the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Let us make man. He didn't say, I will make man. I want to make man. Let us. There is power in unity. There is power in community. There is power in togetherness. There is power in the right circle. There is power in the right tribe. Don't be found doing this life alone. Dear parents, don't be found doing it alone. You will find out that the thing is really worsening your journey instead of making it better. I want to give you practical tips today. Track progress in small, measurable steps. Track your progress. Ask for advice from one trusted source or community. Look for a community. If you are not in anyone, this is the right time to belong to a true community. Myself, I belong to a community that helped me on this journey. I did not do it alone. Today, we are presenting the Pacesetter Parents Tribe to you. It's a community of like-minded people. It's a community of parents going through the same journey with you. There is no castigation. There is no racism. There is no, I know it all there. It's a circle of parents going through the same thing with you. It's an accountability circle. In there, you will celebrate little wins. In there, you will celebrate confidence. Your confidence will be built in there. So I'm telling you, if you are a parent of special needs child, this is the circle to belong. Register now while offer lasts, because very soon registration will close. We are starting in January. It's a 6 months because we want to measure our year. Because results for special need does not come in tests and hearts. It's not in just give me this quick fixes. I don't believe in quick fixes. Quick fixes is not. I have been through this journey almost a decade, so I can tell you this. It does not happen in quick fixes. God is not a God of magic. He's not a magician, but he's a God of process. And if you follow the process, what one is saying, you can also see it. So it's a journey of 6 months, January to June. We are taking off in January. You'll be able to track your process. Okay, this is half of this year. This is where I started. That's why I always love journaling. In there, you are going to have journals. You will sit down, track it from day one. This is where I am starting today. This is the current situation I am in. This is where my child is today. At the end of the 6 months, you are going to be reviewing it. You are going to be seeing how far you have come. You are going to be seeing how this journey has helped you, because what we are giving you is transformation. Healing tools, natural tips, holistic measure is not what is read in the book, it's what I have lived. My journey with my child with developmental issue. I'm going to be using both research-based practical experience, not read and pour, not la cram, la pour. No, I'm not doing la cram and pour. I'm not doing, okay, this is what I studied here. Because there is nothing that you want to go through or you are going through that one has not gone through. That's what we are telling you. If you are looking for a right sector to belong, come to the Pacesetter Parents Tribe. Registration is ongoing. I'm giving an early bird of a few days. If you want to register, just send us a DM. We will share with you the link to register for the 2026 cohorts coming up January 2026. Do well to help yourself and your child. You will realize that this journey can be easy. I used to be in that place of chaos. I used to be in that place of tension. I used to be in that place where my emotions were everywhere. But now I am parenting with calm because is it not the same God that is doing this? Even if you have something that is still left that you're still trusting God for, you say, I have seen, I have 10 things I have labored. This one has been done, this has been done, this fifth one has been done, this has been done. For this is a walkover. You come to the community, you hear parents say, I am doing this. Who have gone through this? Oh, have you tried this? Have you tried that? You find out that it's easy. On the day you are feeling heavy, because those days do come. No one is going to tell you that it's just going to be a just bed of roses. Life itself is a battleground. We are not here for funfair. There's some days you might feel a bit down. Maybe your child just did give you the attention you need, or your child is doing something or the other. You come, you hear things that will just boost your energy. You just hear things that will keep your hope alive. It's a place of hope, because hope is something that is treasured on this journey. You don't have to look. We're going to be stopping here. This is 30 minutes with you this evening. So I'm telling you, join a community. It's not even about joining us alone. Even if you're not coming to join the Peseta Parents Tribe, look for a community and join. But I bet you, those that we have mentored one-on-one, those that we have mentored in a few circles, even in the general community, they are testifying all over, because these are proven method. I believe in natural method. I believe in holistic method. Some people are called for this, so some things are called, like my mentor will say, some things are thoughts. Some things are thoughts, some things are caught. You see this one, I have caught this one. It's not about just being thoughts. After experiencing it for almost a decade, I can tell you for free, I've experienced the low and the high. I've experienced all manner. And I can tell you for free that is the right place to be. It's the right place you need for that your child's journey. It's the right place. Because when I was seeking for answers for my child, I went all out. I went with my resources. I went with my time. I shut down on so many things. I went all out. I went all out. I guarded my lungs to make sure that the result I am seeing today is a reality. That can be your reality too. Thank you. I don't know if we have questions. If you have questions, please put it in the comment section. Do you have any questions? Okay, for those asking on how they can join, send us a DM. We will guide you through how you can join. And we're going to be releasing flyers. Check our pages, the Peseta Mom, on Instagram, on Facebook, on TikTok, YouTube, the Peseta Mom. You will see all the information you need for this cohort that is coming, starting in January. Don't be told, don't be told that your child can actually thrive. Your child you have is not a burden, is a blessing. And you can actually turn the life of that child around by being in the right community. There are people that have it in their hands. There are people that are called for this journey. And I make bold to say, I am one of them. What you will get here, you can't get it anywhere. What you will get here, you won't see it anywhere, because it was divinely given. Thank you. And please subscribe to our YouTube channel if you have not. Turn on your notifications so you'll be able to get notification of anytime we post any video, or anytime we are live, you'll be the first to get notified. Thank you. Like, share to your friends, your neighbors, your children's school, your well-wishers. Share to them. Tell them the Peseta Tribe is here. Register, and you see your transformation. God bless you, and bye for now.